Well, Jesus Christ. That was so loud.
Great start.
Just come in. Welcome to the podcast. I'm with the same guys I was with before from Quack Productions, Alec and Ben. I think Jess will be coming in. Not too sure. He might be working on his book review that I should be working on.
But instead you're doing a podcast.
But instead I'm doing my project. So, who's laughing now? Not me.
So,
Alec is.
One of the interesting topics that we forgot to bring up last time, the rains of Bagnell
Yeah.
Elementary School.
I remember Matt Maloney. He went to the principal's office.
Unlocked place to shop elbows out there.
Because people kept knocking his hat off his head. And he was really upset about it.
Yeah.
But that was really funny.
He got bullied from elementary school.
And in preschool.
Literally bullied.
I've known Ben since preschool. Prairie Park. Represent. Alec, we met in...
I remember I met you in kindergarten because we were friends with Andrew Kozowski, and he took our heads and just smashed them together. It's great.
I don't remember that.
That happens. No, trust me.
No, I wasn't friends with Andrew in kindergarten.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I met him in first grade.
Then Andrew Kozowski took my head and just slammed it against the other kids. I don't know why.
I met Andrew first day of first grade. He sat next to me because alphabetically, our names are together, and I asked him for a pencil sharpener. He had one of those fooey hourglass ones, and I was like, let's become friends. This is dope. You got the supplies. Let's be friends.
I want to say I met you in second grade.
Yep, met you in
Smiles class. Because I'm thinking
right.
L, M, and OP. We were probably sitting near each other.
Yeah, and we both had a large interest in Legos.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And yeah.
I've probably spent a week's time just chilling at your house, playing Legos, making the Bat Cave,
Dude, we spent so much time playing with Legos at my house.
I don't regret any of it, though.
I don't either. Those were the days.
Fun.
And we also, you spent a lot of time at my house.
Uh-huh.
Every weekend you'd sleep over because we'd play with Legos and then we'd go outside with the wiffle ball bats.
Yep.
And,
that was how it was.
Haikon Tuki and Mesa Wu. Our Jedis we made up.
Haikon Dookie?
Yeah, it was my...
Dookie? No. Tuki with a T.
Haikon Tuki.
Haikon
Okay.
Dookie.
Don't mock the master.
Hi, I'm Jess. I just arrived.
Yeah, Jess is back.
We're talking about Bagnell and our childhood.
Adolescence.
He just got really bummed out.
What is your favorite thing? What was your favorite room?
In Bagnell?
My favorite room in Bagnell?
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't know. I really liked. I liked the music room. The music room.
That was always fun.
I always liked doing the drum circles.
I don't think I ever went to the mods. I don't think I've ever actually been in one of the mods rooms.
Yeah. I had Miss Seeger for
Yeah, I had Miss Seeger for a period,
Oh,
a
I
week.
remember I had that.
Because Miss Duda and her did the open space and
That
trails
was so
thing.
much fun, dude.
I never did that.
I go there all the time. And the cliffs,
Yeah.
so cool.
Do you remember the dead cat?
No.
Cam, on the edge of that cliff, there was literally just the head of a dead cat.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Cam Ludwig threw a rock at it and it fell over the edge.
What?
That place is slowly eroding.
Is it really?
Yeah.
It's scary.
The
a
dailies
dangerous
bought it.
place. Yeah, I heard.
The aliens bought it?
The dailies.
What?
Yeah. They're aliens, Ben.
Whoa.
You didn't hear?
Alright, I have to say my favorite classroom in the Bagnell is Miss Kazmarsik's classroom.
Yeah, actually.
Because I spent 2 years in there. That's where I met Matt in 4th grade. And
That place was the
we
hub.
both had 5th grade. And it was it was huge. It was right next to the computer lab.
Yeah.
And lots of room for activities, I guess.
I met Matt in kindergarten. The first time he came over to my house, he brought a Build-A-Bear with
Oh my god.
with his Superman costume, Spider-Man costume, and a Batman costume.
Oh my god. Such a nerd.
Yeah, it was. And then like the second time we hung out,
What a loser.
we made like a tent out of an umbrella. And like we had I remember having Capri Sun, and he's like, "It's okay, it's my property, you can litter." And I just like threw like the straw around the ground.
Wow.
Our class vice president endorses
Enforcing litter.
Yeah.
What a
He endorses
scumbag.
litter.
You can litter.
Everyone.
Oh my.
It's okay. I remember when
Slander
I
him.
first went to Matt's house, like, his family still used a clothesline, and his dad's like underwear were up on the clothesline. He's like, "Don't touch the merchandise." And I was like, "What is happening?" Like, is this like the 1950s, like where using clotheslines?
Yeah, and like
Ben, didn't you have a
So
clothesline for a
funny.
while?
I still do. Yeah,
Actually,
I
in
don't
all
use it.
honesty, they're pretty useful, because like, you don't have to use money to buy a dryer and pay bills for more.
you do have a
electricity.
dryer though as well, right? Yeah. So like,
I went to the meet yesterday, and Matthew was there talking to his dad,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Matt, did you win?" And he's like, and Tom was like, "He won in spirit."
Oh, really?
I was there. I was in that vicinity, but I was at the softball game because I'm the photographer for the softball team.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
So
Only for home games
Are
though.
you serious? Are you?
Only for home games.
Oh my
for home game, I went to an away game on Monday because I needed money. But
You get paid for it?
oh yeah,
A lot?
Take pictures.
I
of
paid like
softball.
30,
A game? That's nice.
and I can
go
stay
watch
like
softball.
yeah. I just take pictures like
Do you have like a quota, like
Better
how
be
many
some good
pictures you need to
pictures.
take, or like who paid? Does the school pay?
no. Julie's mom does.
It was a sweet gig.
It is a sweet gig,
That's nice.
and like you know,
It's sounds pretty easy.
yeah. It's kind of creepy though. Because like I'm just taking pictures of girls on the softball team. Like they're sitting on the bench and I'm like in the corner like,
You're
don't look at me.
Please,
Dude, you're like Peter Parker.
You are
I am like Peter Parker.
Oh, we
Dude.
watched this movie in English called Pleasantville. Had Tobey Maguire in it.
Oh.
Just as awkward as ever. Like
I love
just,
Tobey Maguire.
He's just a weird dude.
Dude, that video that I sent you guys a while ago on Hello Beach. When somebody was like analyzing the whole plot of Spider-Man 3. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah.
That video was incredible.
Spider-Man 3 is a good movie.
Spider-Man 3 is
Absolutely terrible movie.
it's an interesting one.
It's a
Honestly, when it first came out, I loved Spider-Man 3.
Oh, dude. The hair,
That's because
the
you were.
dancing.
Yeah, but
Because you were
but
7.
at the time I was 7. And I thought it was so cool to see Venom.
oh yeah.
Yeah, Venom was cool. Venom was cool.
It's the same thing as the prequels. They're nostalgic. Doesn't make them like good, like groundbreaking
Hey,
movies.
But the thing, I
The prequels
it
are
just-
good ground.
Yeah, but have you actually seen Spider-Man 2 in its entirety? Like, that movie's a pile of garbage.
Spider-Man 2?
Yes.
Are you kidding? Spider-Man 2 is
No.
so good.
No.
Dude,
No.
so
I like that.
Spider-Man 2 is arguably the best
That's the one where
Spider-Man
he's
by a lot of Spider-Man
Spider-Man
fans.
1 is
That's the one where he has to like pull the train together, right?
Yeah.
And then
Oh
he's
my
like,
God.
"Don't tell anyone."
That's the Doc Ock one.
That's the Doc Ock.
It's so good. I like this. I like the first one though. The first one is the best to me.
No. The actor of Doc Ock.
Alfred Molina.
Yep.
What else is he in?
He's in a bunch of things.
Yeah, he's in a bunch of things. I can't really name them off the top of my head though.
Let's look it up.
Oh, what is it?
Just saw something with him in it.
Yeah, same.
And I was like, oh my god, that's Dr. Octopus. Oh heck.
Okay, but
I can like picture his face. right
the
now.
first Spider-Man is so like.
Oh, he's in Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
it.
that's right. When we tried to watch that movie at the meet.
Wait, where? Like, what part
He's
of
in
the
the
He's in the very beginning.
He's the tool
when they're
that-
getting the.
He's the tool who's like, "Throw me the idol," and then catches it.
and then he throws the whip in the.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I forgot about that. Dr. Jones.
Oh, Dr. Jones.
Dr. Jones.
Okay, what I was saying is that the first Spider-Man is so like good to me because it's the first Spider-Man movie I saw. I saw it in Loon for the first time when I saw it. I saw it on DVD in Loon in like 2003. Like,
How old was he in the movie?
I don't know.
I don't know. It was just pretty cool. So I got this from the from the H3 podcast. You guys have any ghost stories?
Ghost stories.
Yeah, any like ghost
Heck yeah.
experiences?
Jack-
Isn't your house,
Jack
isn't your
has,
house
like-
haunted as hell?
Well,
Jess has a million.
I might have
somebody was murdered in my house, but I don't have any like personal experience with a ghost.
Did you
But-
murder them?
No.
Oh.
But up in Geneva.
Geneva's a scary
a camp
place.
that I work at, and
That's
we
where
have
mine's
this
from.
inn. Yeah, we were like the dare is like you go up to the third floor of the inn. There's like this cupola, and the dare is like you go up there at night by yourself, and like
Bro, the
it's
place
really
is
scary.
scary.
So I went up there with some friends for New Year's. Ben was there. And Alec, was this the year that you?
No, it was
This
Matt.
was me and Matt and Ben. And we went up to the third floor, and my mom was with us too. And we were like sitting, like we were like waiting on the stairs. We had just come down from the cupola, and we were on the third floor of the stairs. And my mom was like, "Yeah, if we just stand still, I guarantee you we'll hear something." And we stood still for about 10 seconds, and we just started hearing knocking. And it was
it was actually so scary.
it was the scariest thing. It was so weird.
Dude, your mom has like 30 ghost stories from there too.
Yeah, and also we took a picture too of the inn that
was
night
scary,
with a flash, and there was literally a face in the window. And I wish I had it, but my mom hasn't.
That's
It's so weird.
that's terrifying.
Yeah. We sprinted out of there.
My ghost story, I guess, it was also at Geneva. It can easily be debunked though, because it was in the woods and it could be an animal. But like, it
Remember
was.
the raccoon, Alec?
I don't think it was a raccoon. It was like it would have come out and like it was me and Matt were just hiding.
No, it was you and me.
Oh, was
We were
it?
playing Manhunt. Yeah.
Yeah, we were sitting there, and like there just stuff kept moving behind us,
Mhm.
and like we could clearly like there was enough like light to see there,
Yeah,
and there was like nothing.
that's true.
And I remember I was hiding there like before, and I was like you could hear like moving, and I was just like, okay, what is happening?
You were right next to the barn, right? You were
Yeah.
close to the barn. Yeah. I don't know anything about
That freaked me out
We
too.
thought it was like a raccoon,
But then we went back and saw something up in a tree too. Remember, we saw like
Yeah.
a rodent up in a tree.
Yeah,
I don't know about that. I don't know if it was a raccoon.
it could have been like
I thought
a.
it was a porcupine.
Yeah, it could have been. It could have been like a
But yeah, that's
porcupine or whatever.
always so sketchy.
But
Being in the woods, like other people have reported, like being like literally like breathed on from behind, walking through the trails.
oh, that's so.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's so spooky.
It's very haunted
Kind of
up there.
Bear kind of does that to me sometimes. You know, in the woods,
Yeah.
it's like-
My ghost story, Nuns Hill.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
I remember seeing a person in like a shut down building.
The one, I know what building, the small one.
It's the one like right on the edge, like on the corner,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
when you're
yeah.
coming up. Yeah.
Yeah, I know exactly which one we're talking
Yeah. It's like a storage unit basically.
about. Yeah.
I
You
saw a person
someone?
in the window.
Definitely stuff going on there. I never experienced anything, but my mom would always tell me because she used to work for Cub Scouts, and she
Yeah.
would have to go in there sometimes. She'd be like, "Yeah, just don't ever go in there." And I'm like, "Okay."
Why? What's in there?
It's just a storage place, but like people report stuff there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's spooky there.
It's very spooky. It's an old property.
The nuns, man, I'm gonna get you.
So the thing at Geneva, though, there's this story of like this guy who was like in love with this girl, and he worked at Geneva, and this girl like came for a conference, and then had to leave, and like her father was like, "Oh no, you can't like elope with this guy, like he's a bad dude or whatever," and like he like saw her like her boat taking off to take her back to like Wolfboro or something, which was across the lake. Geneva's on Winnipesaukee. And he was like from the third floor of the inn, you can see the lake, and he was like watching her boat go away, and he hung himself like in the window.
Wow.
And so like some people say like every once in a while you'll see somebody up in the window and stuff, and I've seen like lights on in the third floor, and then I'll go up and they'll be off and like stuff like that.
At
But-
the inn, I remember
That's
your mom
weird.
showed us this like one bedroom,
There's all the stuff on the wall.
Yeah, that was like I didn't feel comfortable at all.
That
And it
room
was
is weird.
broad daylight too.
Yeah,
It
and
was
it there's like a weird atmosphere.
Like that room, that felt like I was in like Arkham Asylum.
Yeah, it was it's strange.
Speaking of Arkham Asylum, that is a great game.
That's where we played Munchkin too.
No,
In
we
the
played on
end.
the meeting house.
We played.
Oh,
we played.
no, we played
Cards Against
that-
Humanity in the meeting.
Yeah,
No,
dojo.
In the dojo.
No, me, you, and Matt played Munchkin in the.
Yeah,
I
it was
was
bottles
in that
party.
game
Oh yeah,
No, that was in the.
because that was when they had that like
The
that
bottle
summer
party.
camp with all the those kids playing music and they're
Yeah.
kind of like
Foreign.
No, they weren't. They were just mean.
The last time I was there were a bunch of foreign people there.
Well, that was the
Oh
staff.
yeah,
Like
all the
the
people
staff.
from like the Czech
That, like we were playing soccer. I haven't been there in so long.
Yeah. 'Cause I didn't work
except
there,
it was
so- Yeah.
No, it was in the main entrance. That's where we played.
Yeah,
we
that's
didn't
the
play
first
down.
floor.
All right, whatever. There's the
Oh, then
bottom
there's the
floor.
basement.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, that was all the staff.
and then that's like where our friendship ended
Yeah, much.
because Munchkin's literally the greatest game of all time. Me and
When we were playing soccer and that kid and his brother came over and like one of the kids sounded exactly like Shaggy.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, "Hey guys, what's up, dudes?"
That guy.
He
Yeah,
looked like he was 25.
whenever he talked, like. Yeah, he had such a high voice for
And
like
he,
for
like,
his
such
face.
a- Oh,
I
He had
remember
facial
that.
hair.
Yeah.
He looked like a man.
He
when
did.
he talked,
He's
he,
really just Shaggy.
Yeah.
yeah,
Really Shaggy. Oh,
yeah, that was funny. Oh, Jess. I'm not gonna talk about this for a while, but last night, me, Ben, and Alec, we were doing a voyage into Sea of Thieves.
Yeah.
We had
Oh yeah.
so much loot. We had because like we had taken down a sloop, and they had a bunch of loot.
Skulls.
So we took like the sloop skulls. They had like 3 skulls.
Yeah.
They had like 4 chests or whatever, and then we had like 2 captain's chests and a
Oh,
bunch of
my.
other chests.
And
And then a galleon came along and ran us out of the map.
Oh, dude.
And you know when you see like a galleon, and they have the, like those
And
custom sails that
and
are,
like we were
hundreds of thousands of coins, and you're just like, okay, we're gonna get bodied.
and like we were on our way to Galleon's grave
Yeah.
outpost. Like we were right there, and they followed us
wouldn't leave
there.
us alone.
And they would not screw off, and
Did they get the chest?
Nope.
They only got like 2.
They got,
captain's
like,
chests.
they got my captain's chest
Well, just
because I started swimming out, and then I got eaten by a shark.
Yeah. Then when we jumped off, they even sniped me. They found us in the water and
Oh my
sniped
god.
us.
They're brutal.
That's ridiculous.
They were good. And then they came. Then we found them again because we were trying to do a skeleton mission, or like a skull island.
I was just trying to say.
Yeah.
And like they had unlimited supplies or something because they were not going down.
It's so hard to sink people. It is so hard because you just.
We screwed up that sloop.
I just kept shooting at it. At the like 20 cannonballs.
I know.
Me and Connor did that to a galleon.
Yeah.
That was parked like off an island, and we just hammered it so hard.
With
And we were in a sloop. Yeah. We were just going rapid fire on it. And we didn't even check to see if they had chests. Looking back, that was kind of dumb.
Yeah, I don't
We
even
need to get a
think.
4-man crew going because like
We have not gone.
they
we've
definitely
never
the
been in
other
a
people
4-man
that
crew.
that destroyed us did have a 4-man crew.
Yeah.
And you can do so
You have such an
much
advantage.
stuff.
I can't play tonight.
I can't either. I'm going away.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, you're going to like Arkansas.
the UK.
Nope. I'm going to the United Kingdom.
How long is that flight?
6 hours.
Because you're playing losing
That's
tonight.
that's
Yeah, 7.
Oh, that's not bad.
actually no. It's
Where are you going?
London.
you can get some nice sleep
part?
on the plane.
The city part.
Are you going to a soccer game?
Yeah, I am.
Which one?
Man City Spurs.
Oh,
That's actually
Wow.
a sick game.
And how
Wembley.
expensive are those?
Probably
I think
like
they're pretty
$3 or
expensive.
$4.
Very expensive.
like somewhere around 12
You can see Aguero.
euros.
Yeah, I'm gonna wear my Torre jersey, even though he's probably not gonna play.
Yeah.
He'll look up and be like,
Why?
I don't know. He just hasn't been
Did you see
playing.
in the Champions League last night? Juventus and Juventus beat
Real.
Real, but the aggregate was higher, and like Real Madrid scored this BS penalty. Some guy just jumps up for a header, and the Real Madrid guy just throws himself on the ground. The ref's like, penalty. Of course, they give it to Ronaldo, and he scores. It's just like, okay, like
Ronaldo.
It's just dumb.
I hate Ronaldo.
Yeah.
I hate. This is my biggest.
It's only because
This is
Matt
my-
likes him too.
My biggest.
No, not
qualm-
even that. I don't like Messi either. Like,
This is my biggest thing with all sports. If you're a professional athlete, you're like close to 200 pounds, and as a soccer player, you are pure like muscle.
yeah.
Like you are
You have
lean.
no fat.
And
at
you're
all,
telling me
so-
you're gonna get knocked over by another guy?
Like, and
It's like-
after he scored the penalty, he
jumping
took off
near
his
you.
shirt. Like,
I
Ronaldo's
just don't-
ripped.
I just don't get it. He didn't get the penalty. Some other guy did, but like these players dive to get a penalty when in reality they could just play out the rest of like the.
Like,
Why did
That's why I never really got.
That's-
It's the same in any sport.
that, like, women's soccer, they don't dive
They
as much.
don't.
Like, but like when they fall, they get right back up.
Yeah.
Like, and I do that. I get right back up because, like, if I fall, I get kind of embarrassed. Like,
It's just like
It's part of the game. I feel like in Europe, like it's like if you draw a foul, it's a good play. Like I
Yeah,
feel like
that's true.
it's less
It's
than
or
like-
like,
as a
because you're
professional-
getting advantage.
Yeah.
as a professional athlete,
they're scummy.
there's some plays where you can really tell that someone would like never fall down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like
But
the same in
there
any
are some
sport.
where it's like yeah, they are playing really aggressive. Like it is like a much more aggressive game than what we play.
Yeah.
But like I'm
like-
saying in all sports, like especially this one irks me in basketball.
Oh my
And
god.
I'm not saying basketball is any lesser of a sport.
Oh, thank you
athletes-
for telling me
These
about
athletes
basketball.
are
I hate basketball.
top-notch athletes, but you see LeBron absolutely like scream like through the key and slam it on like 3 kids, and then the next play he runs up and jumps and like throws himself off a guy to get a penalty. To get a
Nah,
foul
it's
shot.
not as much as him as it is like other
like James
people.
Harden.
Other people, they'll like
James Harden.
they'll take a shot from like anywhere, and most likely a 3. When
Yeah.
then they'll jump into someone to get the 3 foul shots
It's
and 2 foul
stupid.
shots.
It's
It is.
so
I think
dumb.
it's like people like D Wade and James Harden do it a lot.
Isn't James Harden like one of the top scorers from the league?
Yeah,
Half
he's
of his points are from the line.
30.
Free throw.
I wouldn't say half, but like he gets like averages 9.
That's just
free throws a
like
night,
ugh,
which is insane.
it's frustrating.
I could never get into basketball.
Yeah.
It's too back and forth.
Yeah, well,
My mind doesn't move that fast.
to each his own.
I guess so.
Speaking of basketball,
No, I think
Nope.
the Celtics
Nope.
just beat the Nets last night.
That's cool. That's awesome for the
So,
Celtics.
Aaron
you guys
Baines
watched
went off.
the Australian India
Oh,
National
Bruins
Cricket
tonight.
Cup last night?
I did.
Yeah, that was
No, I think we're talking about 2 completely different things. The Bruins, they're playing tonight
They
against
are.
the Maple Leafs.
Pats, dude. They're
It's gonna
doing
be it's gonna be a tough game because the Maple Leafs are super fast and the Bruins aren't. But just gotta come in, bust some skulls. Yeah,
Yeah, baby.
it'll be fun.
Jess, I was listening to the podcast from Tuesday, and I never asked you how your experience with Super Team was.
My experience with Super Team was a whole load of fun. I really enjoyed playing.
How can we talk about the lows of Super Team? What were the
Okay.
absolute
The lows were you filming because you're awful at cameraman.
In that last,
Excuse
in
me?
that last scene,
I can't
Oh.
get you under the bus.
in that last scene, the last fight, it was really hard to
Get
edit.
Ben to do anything right.
No, to edit it because a lot of the
Excuse me?
shots were out of focus, and in the final edit, there's a close up of Tom, and it is not focused on Tom. It is focused on like a ladder in the
All right,
background.
one. Let me get my point across. We had very limited battery, and
Not at that point.
We had very limited time with Thomas.
Not at that point.
Cookie.
Not at that point.
Yes,
that
we
was
did.
right in the beginning.
Nope.
Yeah, it was.
Nope.
Dude, it was literally right in the beginning where it's like the encounter.
Okay, so either that way, like 2 bad shots, and then I was pressured for time.
Ben, it was the entire movie. Do you know how many takes we had? Like,
All right, you guys kept laughing Ron.
Oh
Okay,
my god, that
That was
I
my
wasn't
fault.
I never
That
laughed at this.
was my
Well, Alec, you could get away if you were laughing though.
I
'Cause you
wasn't
had the
even
full face
smiling.
mask.
That was me and
It
Matt,
like,
I
it
think.
was so rough.
That was mostly
No,
me and Matt.
Yeah, it
We
was.
need to go back and refilm it.
Yeah, that was probably the lowest part. Having to refilm that entire.
The hardest.
That one go out there to Strawberry Fields.
No, the
and film
lowest
that
part
once.
was at
Literally one shot. We had to go back.
the lowest part was at the warehouse when it was like 12:30, and like
Oh.
Tom was like you could tell Tom was really pissed off and wanted to go
With his friends.
with his
Yeah.
friends, like because it was after this like big like their last like cross country meet, and so he wanted to go, and you could tell that he's like a nice enough guy that he's not just gonna like leave, and he wanted to finish off the scene, but he was also pissed at the same time, and everyone was kind of just mad at each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were just trying to get it done at that point. Everybody was.
That's why I think we could benefit from a shorter story.
That's why I was thinking about it yesterday. Just little episodes, like. So there's one Skin Skull's backstory. So it's like focused on him. Then I can have a cameo in it or whatever. And then there's one with Matt, what he's up to. One with me, what I'm up to. And then there's a fourth one.
Where Alec comes back as a cyborg.
No.
Yes.
No, my idea for Alec is that he's in Matt's
Force
conscience.
Ghost puppet.
Yeah. But
He's like a Force ghost.
Like Qui-Gon Jinn. Like I learned how to prolong
No, so
my life. That-
what I'm thinking is like Matt's like looking in the mirror whenever he gets out of the shower,
And I'm just like,
and
That
like
sounds like a stereotype, Connor. And I think we had a ton of those inside this movie.
what? How's that a stereotype?
you mean a cliche?
Cliche, same thing.
No. No.
Same difference.
Same difference,
Yeah, same difference.
bruh. But so he wipes the mirror. Alex chilling.
just
Alex in the mirror. He's like, "Hey." Matt's like, "Alex, I thought you were dead."
I am.
I am, but I'm in your head. And, it's like, what are you doing?
Why can you record up till 6 days?
Yeah, dude.
6 days.
It's gonna be a 6-day
6-day
podcast, 6 days straight.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude.
I don't want to waste my time here. Just Pentucket for 6 days.
No, it's not what it means.
What does it mean?
It means like I can have up to 6 days of like recording on my
We're
computer.
gonna run out soon,
You'll be fine. These are literally 40 minutes.
Yeah.
bro. 40
You
minutes
need
adds
to
up.
record like 90 of these.
Yes.
Yeah. There are not 90 minutes left in the school.
There aren't even 90 days.
Yeah.
We literally have a month left.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for school to end.
I am so ready. I have enjoyed my time at Pawtucket, but I am ready to leave.
I have not. I've been on a slide since.
Freshman year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Freshman.
I've definitely been
like,
sliding since second semester, but I don't think about freshman year.
Dude, I have a research paper I have to write, and like,
Isn't it due tomorrow?
I have to write.
no, it's a book
it's-
review due tonight that I have written like 300 words of.
I
That's right.
It's actually not that bad.
I
It's
don't
only
even-
1,000 words.
don't even like have that.
Book done.
I don't even have a book.
Oh my!
And I'm going away, so like
Yeah, you're done.
I'm screwed.
Yeah, you're done, ski, dude.
Yeah, I'll hand it in late.
Like a week late.
Yeah, I handed it on 420.
We don't have school on 420.
Yeah, but that's when I come back. Oh, I come back the 19th.
Oh, it's an online thing.
Yeah.
Right.
Connor, don't want to pass it in late. You'll get like 10 points off for each day.
Yeah, so you'll get probably like 10.
No. She'll give me like a 75.
If you get perfect score.
Yeah,
If I get above a 75, I'll get a 75.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
like,
Oh, that makes sense. So it's like a cap.
yeah.
Gotcha.
But I just want school to end. I want to go counsel some kids. Get paid.
You working at the Dale again?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Renaissance
yeah.
is
Dude, you gotta
way
come
better.
on maintenance staff.
Nah.
Connor's like, that's too much work.
No. Maintenance
No,
staff
the
is
maintenance
so much
staff,
less work.
they don't do anything.
We don't do anything.
But-
And when we do, we just get on a lawnmower for 8 hours and then go home. It's the best job in the world, dude. It's so.
But I literally watch kids.
Yeah, getting dressed.
That
Watch
does
kids getting
not
dressed.
sound good. That's not okay.
It's not as bad as it seems.
Yeah, but isn't what's her name like really your boss? She's like really annoying.
At times.
Brian is the man.
Brian's cool.
And now we're dealing with Chris, who is the owner's son, and Chris does not care about anything. He literally is gonna let us choose our schedules. Like we literally decide on the day whether or not we want to go in.
Well,
Like
That's sick.
yeah, nothing's gonna get done though.
I would want to do maintenance staff, but at the same time, like, I don't know. I already know all the people that are counselors,
Yeah.
and like, I get to play games.
Dude, we play games too.
That's true.
And also
I get to go swimming as well.
Run from the
yeah,
lawnmower.
that's true. We get to clean the pool and put our feet in the pool.
Wow.
Which is not
Nice.
Actually, but if I have the 4-year-olds again, I'm gonna be kind of rattled because they tried to drown me every time I went.
You're like grabbing for the air, and there's like 8 of them just pulling you down.
Yeah, like all my limbs are like being like attached, and like my shorts are being pulled down, and I'm being mangled, like being drawn underwater, and like all of a sudden I'd let them like bring me underwater, and then I'd go up like Wolverine and X-Men Origins Wolverine, and they go flying over me.
How old are the kids?
They're 4, like they're 4, 5. They're 4 and 5.
So do they all have like floaties on?
No, it's in the really small pool.
Oh.
So it's like up to my knees. So I'm like walking around on my knees, like.
And they're like up to their necks.
So, like, a highlight of your day is obviously, like, watching them get changed, right?
No, not at all. That's probably the worst part.
Disgusting.
I just no, like I'm in there, I'm like yelling at a kid, like it was Johnny. Actually, I was always yelling at Johnny. He didn't know how to put on clothes. He's 5. He doesn't know how to put on clothes. I'm like, Johnny, put on your clothes. He's walking around naked.
Oh my gosh.
Johnny? Are these kids from, like, Groveland?
No. Or from around.
You know,
They're
around
in the
town?
area, like Salisbury, Triton.
Dude, who does Andrew work with? Like, what group of kids was that? Because he had
9.
awful kids.
9
They
girls.
would, like, you know the tennis courts?
Yeah.
You know that hill, that really steep hill?
Yeah.
I'd be mowing that, they'd throw tennis balls, like, underneath my lawnmower. I'm not even kidding. They were awful, and Andrew would be like,
I think
like, control your kids.
I think Andrew's doing maintenance.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Dude, honestly, I'm gonna talk to Brian about just, like, working for, like, 12 hours on one day and just mowing everything.
Why do you want to mow something?
Because it's so much fun.
Why?
No, they have sick lawnmowers there.
Dude, have you ever seen me
They go
ripping up-
flying.
Have you ever
Dude.
seen
They
me
can
ripping
go
up on
so
that dolly?
fast.
Yeah, but you get burnt, dude.
Why do you like the
Dude,
lawn?
Haven't you tipped the lawnmower like 4
I
times?
drove the lawnmower off a hill twice. Into a tree once, into a bush another time. They did a tractor to pull it out both times. It was
How are you
bad.
not fired?
Yeah, how the hell fire you?
They weren't. There wasn't any damage done on them, and we just.
Dude,
Just is the only.
That was like in the beginning when I was just learning, and now I'm the ace.
You're
dude.
adept.
I'm the best mower there. I'm putting it out there. I'm gonna shamelessly say that I'm a god at mowing.
did you like working with, like, Xander and
Yeah.
all those people? Dude, there's so many people from.
I always see them. I always see like Brandon, Xander,
Yeah.
Jarrett. I'd hang out with them for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, it's like chilling. You know, I'd be like, yeah, I'm with the kids, but the girls are with them. That was probably the best part about being with the 4-year-olds.
Girls.
The 3 girls. The 3 girls I was with, they were the moms of the group. And I was the dad, so I'd have all the fun with the kids. And they'd be like the disciplinary ones, and I'd just chill and like play games, not take my job seriously enough.
You're gonna get fired now.
Yeah. I hope Judy doesn't hear this. Judy, don't fire me.
Judy, no.
Judy, please.
Yeah, there were some days when it was like 98, and I was like, man, I wish I could go in that pool. And
Yeah.
I'd get off the lawnmower like after 4 hours, my hands would be like this, and I'd be like, I need to jump in the pool now. Because like,
Aren't there some days where it's like really hot and you guys do jump in the pool, or you can?
I technically were allowed to, but like I'm in like,
You probably have like
not worth it because then I'm gonna get in my
grass.
car, and then like.
You probably have like grass shades.
Yeah, we
all
also
over
are
you.
covered in dirt because like half that place doesn't have grass, and you go over it, it's like, and there's so much dust, and I would go home and my nose would be like a faucet. It was oh my god.
Ali, you excited to join the Renaissance team?
I don't know. I still have to put in my application.
Yeah, you
I
should do it.
would love to work there, since my last job was not good.
Hey man, you get to stay outside all day.
Dude, you got to work with Heidi, Alec.
That is no reward.
Who was that? Who was
That
that?
was not me.
I don't smell anything.
That was
definitely
Ben.
So,
That was Ben. Oh my. Ew.
yeah,
Yeah.
If you ever get asked to work at a convenience store,
don't do it.
never do it.
I think
It's
you're
the
pretty
worst.
far away from the mic.
Yeah.
Don't work at a convenience store.
They probably couldn't
Especially
hear
if you
you.
make subs, because then you have to wash dishes.
Yeah, dishes is probably the worst part of my Crosby's job right now. Honestly.
You
It's
do
so
dishes?
dishes are just
Wash soap.
the
Are you,
worst.
are you still gonna work at Crosby's
If I get
in the summer?
if I can get full-time Cedardale, then goodbye Crosby's. Because
No.
that job is so much better.
What about after?
What do you mean?
Well,
Alright,
I mean,
I
you're
don't
going
think-
away to college, but when you come back,
Well, I don't know. When I come back, then
When I come back from school, I'm probably just gonna go to Bradford a couple times, get some money there, cause I have my jacket, whatever, and then I'll be on my way back to school.
yeah, I'm like. I think I'll make enough money this summer to not have to work when I can. Well, no, I probably won't, but I don't know.
Carlon,
I'm gonna try and work a ton this summer, because I need to have plane tickets to get home from college.
Yeah, that's true.
Just
man,
still
you're
want
going
that
to
pop
Durango?
filter?
It's official?
Yeah, I'm gonna send my
Yeah,
thing in
no.
Wow,
No.
on vacation.
This kid's going to Durango.
Are you committed?
I still have to send the check in, but yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah, I sent my
Right.
check in to Unity, and now I'm like, I don't want to go to college.
I still haven't set my
I'm
check.
excited, but it's far away.
At least you're gonna see something new. You're gonna meet new
Yep.
people. That's probably like the best part about going away. You get to meet new people. Like it's like a whole new life.
Yeah. If you guys saw like what Durango's like too, it's the best place on earth. It's amazing.
It looks like a utopia. Like that picture with you on your bike. Like it looks like a old western village.
Are you gonna get a sombrero? Not a sombrero, a cowboy hat?
I am not going to be a cowboy.
I'm probably gonna get a cowboy hat.
If you go out there,
No, just get a cowboy.
Just gonna
you
get
cannot be a cowboy from the Northeast. That just doesn't work.
Howdy, partner.
It's not the same.
Actually,
Alec,
in
we're gonna
Maine,
miss you,
you
though.
could it could pass
Yeah,
because
in Maine you can pass.
because Maine is a whole different place.
Anything goes in Maine.
Yeah, exactly.
Howdy, partner. Look at my wicked big horse. Wow.
No, you got it. I feel like in Maine, a cowboy like rides a Harley.
Yeah, that's true. And his hat has a strap on it. Actually, he needs a helmet.
You need to have a helmet in Maine.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you do. I'm pretty sure it's only New Hampshire that you don't.
You don't need helmets in Colorado or anything.
Yes.
You gonna be riding a motorcycle?
I'm not.
Law. Yeah, I want to get a motorcycle.
I heard Durango's pretty stupid.
You're pretty
I heard
stupid.
Lowell's pretty stupid.
Guys, I didn't ask for this.
You just did.
Yeah, I kind of.
So I could either go to Lowell or Fort Lewis and like so Lowell or Durango. If you look at the crime rates of both like cities, it's like Lowell is like so much more than Durango, and all the Durango stuff is like theft, which could literally mean stealing like
And apple juice,
like
which we've all done.
I've never stolen an
I
apple
don't think I've
juice.
stolen an
I'm
apple
just
juice.
kidding. I've never stolen one.
Yes, you have. Yes, you have. Yes, you have. Hey, can we talk about how great
Okay,
chef you are?
okay.
How are you so good at cooking? I don't
How am I so
understand.
good at cooking?
Yeah.
I'm just
Are you gonna work in a kitchen?
no.
You should be a chef.
Kitchen, like commercial kitchens.
Work in
are so
Five
nice.
You should
What?
be a chef.
I thought about that for a while.
No,
and I was
but
like, oh,
okay.
kitchens are great.
Here's a question with stealing. So if you're working like a job, right?
Yeah.
You have your job, and there's like food there. You should be allowed to take that, right? Because like to an extent, you know. What
Oh,
I
like
mean?
if you're cooking like if you're like a fry cook and you're cooking fries,
Yeah.
you're like, oh, yum, there's a fry.
No, but I'm saying like
Okay.
at my job at the convenience store, like I would just like take candy sometimes. Because it was there. It's not like huge candy. It's like 25-cent candy.
Pat
It's
works
like,
at the House of Pizza and he gets food.
like they'd give me a
You like a
sub.
meal shift.
Yeah.
They'd give me like a sub like every shift, but like I just take like 25-cent candy because like I'm like he's paying me to be here. Like
Renaissance feeds
I
you.
don't know. It
Yeah.
doesn't like
Yeah. When I worked at Leo's,
You
I
get
would
really
do the
good
same
food,
thing. Like they didn't. I would switch over the. I would switch over the vending machines, and they had like a ton of candy, and they had these tropical flavored Skittles that were so good, and they would have me do that. And
Are those
then-
like the blue ones?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then
those
I'd
are
have to go and literally clean out this sketchy alley, like outside of the building. I had to like, there was like poison ivy and a ton of vines that went for probably like 100 feet, and I had to clear all of it with like these big, with like shears and like a machete. And so I would go do the vending machine, stuff my pockets with all this candy, and it wasn't 25-cent candy. And then I'd go into the alley and just like sit there for a while and just mow down on
That sounds sketchy.
no, but it's just like you're working like
Yeah.
you should get more than like
And they paid me less than minimum wage. at
yeah
that time.
that's stupid.
So-
Like
That's awful.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to
So-
wrap
take
this
that
up.
candy.
Oh yeah. Okay.
We're at 42 minutes.
Oh my.
Guys, how'd you enjoy this podcast? Let Connor know, okay? Because I don't
when
know.
I actually upload it, who knows? I have to talk to
This is
my advisor. Oh, I have to give Dr. Bent my signed proposal, actually.
She also wants you to check in every day before you do this because I
Just
told her I
saw
was coming
Dr.
down here. She's like, yeah, you need to tell him to.
I told Bella to tell her. She wasn't in there when I went down there.
Oh, okay.
That's funny because when I came down to here, I saw Bella going up to Dr. Ben's.
Yeah, well, I went
That's
up
crazy.
there. Bella was in there.
Wow.
That's
What a
wild.
crazy world.
What a crazy coincidence.
Choose.